some buckyball? Buckyball back, baby. Boy, oh boy, man. Every night we get to watch this team. It is a damn pleasure. Expectations exceeded. Hype maximized. This is so much fun, guys. It's ridiculous. We get to go watch our fighting Texas Aggies continue their year one campaign under Bucky McMillan and defend the number one standing position in the damn SEC, man. Look at it. I mean, we got to start the stream with it, right? Like, before this game, we got to appreciate what they've done so far, because not many do. Not many appreciate it yet, but I think people are catching notice. I think people are catching wind of what's been brewing in College Station. It's a team. Emphasis on the word team that plays together, that just found each other this year, all from different walks of life in college basketball, and have started 7-1 in SEC play. They defend the number one position against a team that, very talented, good team at Alabama, but they're absolutely in desperation mode right now. Already 4-4 in the SEC standings. Is Alabama? Got a wounded animal going into their den, into their home court, and A&M has to go do it again. A&M gets to go do it again. And as you know, we're in the middle of this quote-unquote gauntlet stretch of the season. Georgia started it off. What a beautiful win that we just watched together on Saturday. It continues today on the road, back-to-back games on the road at Alabama. And it'll continue on Saturday versus Florida, then Missouri, then Vandy. And you continue your SEC slate. But guys, what a pleasure it is to be with you guys again. What a pleasure it is to watch this dang basketball team. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat, guys. I look forward to these watch parties all week long. It's the highlight of this channel. I mean, obviously the football ones are like the cornerstone moments of the channel, but the off-season watch parties with you guys, it's like average 20, 30 people per show. It's so much fun. Like, we get to actually like interact and just kind of talk and relax. I'm not standing up like shaking like I am during the football games. This is such a good time with you guys. I see Welcome to Heaven in here. Looking forward to adding another name to the list of nobodies we've beaten this season. Asian Persuasion. Bama good. Bama's good, but they ain't playing good. We'll talk about it in a second. Beck, LFG. LFG indeed. Parzival, Bucky Ball. Bucky Ball. Bucky Ball. I know it, man. It's so much fun. You want to chant it. You feel like chanting it. You want to chant it? Chant it from the mountaintops. Let the world hear it. We got our guy, and we found out right away. BTTS, what's up, my man? Good to see you, as usual. Watching the game with some buddies, so I'll be in and out of the chat all game. Yeah, just drop in the chat, drop your feelings, say what you're... Keep us updated, BTTS. You give us good stuff to think about, man. Good to see you stopping by, even though you're watching with some friends. I'm watching with some friends here, too. We're all watching with friends if we're here. James Ellis, you want a 22-2 start? Is that too much to ask? We got it last game. You know, those leads will kind of accordion around. They'll grow, they'll shrink when you're going up against these good teams. I mean, SEC, obviously, no real juggernaut, it seems. Maybe it's A&M. Florida's pretty good. But just a bunch of quality teams. Just beat one on Saturday in their home court. Going to do it again tonight. And a strong start would be great. A strong start would be fantastic. Parzival says, unfortunately, I can't go to the game tonight. I have a student org meeting. It's also in Tuscaloosa, so I could go if I wanted to. Well, if you really wanted to, and if you could just leave life and go to Tuscaloosa for a night. But hey, we're not there in life yet. One day. What's up, Panthers fan? Good to see you, man. Gary Mertens, good to see you. Panthers fan says he misses Aggie football. I perpetually miss Aggie football, but I am perfectly happy and content to watch Aggie basketball right now. Left snowy North Carolina 3 hours ago, watching from San Antonio. Oh, you're here in San Antonio, huh? Enjoy the warm weather while you're here, Gary. Enjoy it. I think, you're from NC, right? You're here in my neck of the woods. I'm here broadcasting from San Antonio, Texas. Gary, breathing the same air. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Good to see you, my man. Panthers is a glutton for punishment. Hey, man, I didn't feel too punished through those 11 wins this year. Let's be real. Let's be real. I certainly felt punished through the 2 losses. But for the most part, we had a lot of fun this football season. I've been thinking about that, right? Like, we had a lot more fun than the pain. And, of course, like, the diehards know, and y'all are diehards, losing stings more than winning feels good. But there was a lot of good this year to be happy about, too. I want to see some big threes from Popeye tonight. Popeye, man. He's been just a spark plug off the bench. It's been awesome. So is Deba. Ruben is due. Ruben is due. I think a couple guys might be due, but the thing with the team is you never know whose turn it is. You never know who the hot hand might be with this team. That's so great. What's up? Welcome to heaven. How about a 30-0 start? Let's just make it better. Make it 40-0. Just blow them out. Nate Oates definitely wasn't impressed with his team's effort in recent matchups. Yeah, we could talk about that now. So, it's a Bama team very much built from scoring on the perimeter, three-point shooting. They got some bigs. Obviously, a former G League player in Bidiaku. I don't even know how to say his name, but y'all know the story. They have a couple of 6'11 guys that can protect the rim. A&M did really well against that kind of a player against Georgia last game. But they're as good as they are from perimeter, as skilled as they are, there's been a major kind of effort and hustle and toughness issue at Alabama through recent games. I mean, they're reeling. They've lost 2 out of the last 3. They're 4-4 in SEC play. But as I said at the top of the show, this is a team in wounded animal mode. And the teams they lost to the current number 1 team in the country. They've lost to the current number 6 team in the country. They've lost to the current number 12 team in the country, the number 15 team in the country, the number 17 team in the country, and the number 25 team in the country, which is a shared loss that A&M and Bama have in common against Tennessee. And they lost to Texas, which is, a good bubble team right now. I think their bubble team, maybe a little bit better than that. But they've lost to some good teams. So just because they're down on their luck, and just because I think this matchup favors A&M quite a bit, doesn't mean it's some pushover, walkover. A&M is a 9-point underdog in this game. You can go and get A&M +9 right now. I know you're probably in Texas and you can't easily do that, but if you're that kind of person, I'm not suggesting it. I'm just pointing it out to you. A&M is currently being given 9 points in this matchup, which to me is a lot. I bet it. I'm playing the game. But it's just a talented team that's had a bit of an effort issue. Let's look at their guys. Let's look at their numbers real quick. We got to look at who we're going up against. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. So they're led by their returning guard and LeBaron Philon Jr., who was kind of like a defensive player off the bench. I believe he played off the bench for them last year, has become their leading scorer this year. But as Nate Oates has been talking about this week, the defense has just been lacking and the effort's been lacking. I mean, Aiden Holloway will be playing. They are going to be missing Ball Bowen tonight, I believe. A really long swingman forward for them, but relatively healthy. They've been kind of banged up all year. They're missing that guy of the main rotation. I believe that's it, of the main rotation pieces. But if you watch the Florida game, I think they gave up 72 points in the paint. So they're letting players in the paint at will. A lot of just backdoor cuts, a lot of baseline cuts, and like 25 points off of turnovers, just some sloppy ball handling versus Florida, their most recent game and loss. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that A&M can take advantage of. And we've seen this A&M team, when they consistently touch the paint, how that really gets their ball movement in action and in motion. Because we've seen guys like, obviously, Rashawn Agee coming off of like a game where he toyed with a triple-double, a double-double kind of a game. And as much as we rely on him for scoring inside, how willing he is to kick the ball out and how willing guys are to swing the ball and hunt open shots. I mean, if they're going to be sloppy protecting the paint, we're either going to get easy buckets or we're going to set up open threes. So in that regard, their sloppiness and kind of protecting the paint and stopping guards from getting into the paint and touching the paint, very much in A&M's favor. And I think there could be some points to be scored for A&M in transition off of turnovers here. Force a lot of turnovers in this game, which is something that A&M obviously does really, really well, and find open shots. But again, this team is very much in booted animal mode. Charles Bediako, obviously y'all know the story, was granted eligibility after being a pro player for the last 3 years or so. He's not like of a very mature age. He's still like in a reasonable age where he could still be in college, but still to go pro and to come back, unheard of. But, you know, I don't hate the player, hate the game. It's kind of what it is right now for me when I'm looking at college athletics. I mean, this is a guy that just bent the rules to his will, and they're bendable. So, I mean, I can't really take too much from him. I look at the rules. I look at the rules and say, hey, they're allowing this to happen. Good for you, Bediako. I mean, if it's not working in the pros, come back, do whatever you got to do here. You're probably making money here anyway. So, we'll see. But we'll talk about the A&M side here. Obviously, coming off of a phenomenal game. I'll pull the stats up in the most recent game for A&M, where Deba and Aggie were the stories of the game. But obviously, guys like Pop Isaacs off the bench, absolutely phenomenal. You never know who it's going to be. You never know who you're going to get contributions from with this team. I think Rylan Griffin's due. I think Ruben Dominguez is due. Zach Clemens had a down game after having a massive game the game before versus South Carolina. But it was the Ali Deba show, man. We were screaming on this show. We were losing our minds watching Deba off the bench. And as much as A&M likes to rotate late in the game, when the game was kind of, you know, stuck at like a 7 to 10 point lead throughout most of the second half until like the last 7 minutes or so, A&M stuck with a 5 that included Deba, that included Aggie. I think it included Marcus Hill, who had a really good game. And they just sat on a lineup instead of doing that every 2-minute substitution. And Deba was a huge, huge part of it. He got multiple three-point opportunities, made the most of it, went 3 for 4, had a big steal late in the game, had some inside scoring in the game. And in a game where Rylan Griffin didn't do too much, Ali Deba really, really picked up. So who's it going to be this game? Who's the player off the bench? I think Jamie Vincent had some really valuable 5 minutes, but I think his 5 minutes were quality in just protecting the rim. Like, you know, because you're obviously with a size deficiency here. Who's it going to be this game? That's the question I have. So I'd love to hear from you. What are your predictions this game? Who are the guys stepping up this game? I already saw BTTS calling his shot. Griffin, he also mentioned, you mentioned someone else a second ago. Dominguez having a bounce back. Dominguez has been a little bit on the colder side of things lately. But obviously, we're not afraid of shooting here. Zach Clemens was really cold last game, and we were saying, keep shooting that corner 3 if it's there. You're going to find shots with the way this offense works. Keep taking them. James says, wants to see Dominguez and Griffin go crazy. BTTS says, Griffin revenge game. Gary Mertens echoes that. We know AG will get his, then after that, anyone can go off. That's pretty much it right now. He's the stabilizing force, and then give me the room. I think that another consistent thing is Jakari Lane, like kind of managing the team, managing the offense. Like head of the spear, tip of the spear in the press. I think Jakari Lane's very consistent in his role too. Not as much of a scoring. Bediako. We're fine. We're fine. We'll go Bediako. We're good with it. Omar says Deba needs to play more. I'm good with like a 20-minute Deba game. If it's hot, keep rolling with it. I mean, this dude has talent, man. He really does. Jake says Spanish sniper and Griffin go for 10 made 3 sniper. Let's go, man. That'd be huge. Because that would kind of be like found money relative to like the recent games where they haven't been hitting a high volume, hitting a high clip. That'd be huge. I'm still upset the Tennessee loss. Yeah, it sucks that you got the loss there. It's obviously not going to ruin your season with the way they've been playing in other games. And they played well enough to win that game against a really tough team on the road in overtime. It's not like they played a bad game in that game. Competitive game, that couple bounces of the ball didn't go their way. But yeah, that makes it kind of suck. Jordan, what up, man? Good to see you. AG needs to dominate early and continue to lead. Absolutely. He's such a leader, a vocal leader too. Lead by example and by his voice. He's constantly talking. Call him Grandpa, right? That's Gramps. I love me some Gramps. I love the way he rebounds too, man. The way he gets real physical. Marcus Hill and Deba are going to feast and pay. Those are two guys. Marcus Hill was really, really in control of himself last game. He just seemed like a very steady player. Like when the ball was in his hands, good things happened. The ball got where it needed to go. Have you thought any more about the Ben Stiller comparison? I talked about that today. I have thought about it more, and I still don't see too many similarities. But I'm going to kind of like squint my eyes and check this game again, Fitch. I'll look at it. Fitch here thinks Marcus Hill looks like Ben Stiller. I don't know if I see it. I don't think I see Ben Stiller here. I don't know if I'm seeing it, but I like the theory. I like something about what you're doing there. But we'll continue to keep that in mind, Fitch. We will. We really will. I'd love to see Federico have some sort of a game. Yeah. I mean, Vincent's been pretty good in a very limited role, but it'd be nice to get another big going. Randy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Evening, Ags. Give me the Spaniard to go off, says Aaron. Beat the hell out of Bama. Take the ball to the rim and get their bigs in foul trouble. Attack the rim this game, man. I mean, smalls are getting to the rim on this team. That's how it's been recently for them. You've got to test that toughness. You've got to test that will that they're kind of lacking right now, that Nate Oates, said he was embarrassed about in his presser yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was. All right, this game should be going live. I don't know how you watch the game, but how I will be watching the game is on the Watch ESPN app. I will put the scoreboard up so you can align my stream with the game stream. Let me just get set up here. Let me see if I have any more notes to talk about. Yeah, they're two leading scorers. Phylon, obviously. I think his jersey's number 0. I think his jersey's number 0. Yes. LeBaron Phylon averaging 21.6 a game. 38% three-point shooter. Watch the 3 for Phylon. Definitely watch the 3 for number 2, the other guard, Aiden Holloway. Shooting 45% from 3. A&M has a couple of guys that are shooting in the 40s from 3 as well. One of the best offensive and three-point shooting teams in the country for sure. But it's the effort. It's the defense and all that. 72 paint touches versus Florida. 25 points off of transition surrendered against Florida. See if A&M can keep spreading the love. They've had 10 games so far this year with 5 or more double-digit scores. That is just team basketball right there. We love to see that. Never know who it's going to be. It was Ali Deba, Pop Isaacs in the most recent game. Rashawn Agee was SEC Player of the Week. I don't know if you guys saw that. A&M's the number 3 scoring offense in the country. Bama is the number 8 scoring offense in the country. But A&M does it on the 5th best assists per game margin in the country. Bama sits at like top 60 in that regard. A&M spreads the ball out a lot more. Bama is 2nd in threes per game at 12.5. A&M is 6th at 11.5. So a lot of offense on the table this game, but A&M brings that defense, that press that is really that extra element that makes this team go. I wouldn't say they're like elite defensively in any one regard. They do it as a team, right? And it's that constant. As soon as you get off the bus, they're smelling your breath. I mean, my coach would always tell me when I was playing basketball, don't wear deodorant. Make them hate to see you. So I feel like that's kind of what we do. We're making them smell us the entire game. The second they enter the vicinity of the arena. All right, just waiting for the stream to start here. Fitch may be right. He may be crazy, but he's just Fitch, so it's chill. Amen. Amen. I think we all need a little Fitch in our lives, something like that.
Collectively, because
all right, here we go. Let's lock in. Don't even go there, Bo. Don't even go there. And we are underway. A&M controls the tip. Jakari Lane running the first possession. Late arriving crowd for Alabama for the weekday game. Let's see how the crowd responds to a rough stretch for Bama recently. Very fateful part of the season for Bama. I mean, they need this one to stay afloat in these SEC standings. They're going to go to under 500 with a loss here. AG inside, gets his shot blocked, got physical, but the help comes and blocks the shot. Bama gets a quick 3 up and splashes it. Great start for Bama, getting the block into a 3-point shot. A&M was the fast-starting team in the last game, the 22-2 start to the game that y'all were just mentioning. And Marcus Hill splashes the early 3 for A&M. Marcus Hill rocking a little free-flowing hair this game instead of the braids he typically rocks. Didn't know who he was for a second. Let me get the scoreboard going for you guys. They get a corner 3 up. It's Holloway. He misses it. Airballs it. I can just hear the 12th man chanting airball, airball every time he touches the ball from here on out. We'll do it from our couches. Lane gets to the paint, kicks it to Hill for another 3. Just a little strong. Looked pretty well lined up, but just strong. All right. Right now they're trying to get physical with Jakari Lane. Good defense. Aggie on the guard in the corner right now. Number 22 is a big player for them. The starting big. They kick the ball out. Great defense by Hill there to move his hips and stop the drive. Great hounding defense. It's a tough shot. They miss it. Great defensive half-court possession by A&M right there. Huge. We know what this team does in the press, but honestly, the half-court defense is really looking sharp. It really has been. Open three for Aggie. He's been cooking a little bit, and he continues to heat up. That's a made three in 3 consecutive games for Rashawn Aggie. We've talked about it. 3 games ago, he was shooting 17% from 3. Now, in the last 3 games, hovering at about 50%, finding the mark. Bucky talked about it, man. Bucky said, just wait. He'll start hitting. Aggie pulls the chair. Forces the miss. Out of bounds off of Bama. Good D, Aggie. He pulled the chair there, and 22 loses his footing and gets a bad shot up. Then it gets tipped out of bounds. H-Town Aggie, let's go. The Morrison defense, 0 hygiene. I'm snacking on Dr. Pepper 0. Yeah, Aggie is starting to find it a little bit, man. It's. I mean, if that unlocks it, it is unlocking. Holy cow. Dominguez gets the 3 up. No good, strong. Dominguez has to keep shooting. He has to keep shooting. Look, I mean, everyone has the green light. If you're a shooter, you shoot it. And if it's not falling, we'll find who has it going. That's a push off. Way to battle there from Aggie. The ball was in the hands of the big man, but Aggie gets it tipped out of there. Hill gets in. Contested layup. No good. I like the aggression, though. Holloway here operating for Alabama. They get the ball into the big guy. Good job getting physical with him, but they force the foul there. He'll shoot 2. .22 is Aiden Sherrill, 6'11", 255. He looks all of that 255. I'm surprised that number is so low. The contested layup isn't an easy shot. We have to get those stretch the lead. Yeah, or, I mean, get the foul drawn. He got to the paint relatively easily, but the guy met him in the air. All right, 6-5. All right, the big comes out. Bediako should be in the game now. There's Hill in the corner. Hill touches the paint again. Nice reverse by Hill. Man, I'm just liking the way Marcus Hill's been looking these recent games. Yeah, Bediako in the game, number 14. He's extremely long. It's all limbs, this player. They get the good 3 up. They make it right off the screen. Strawberries and cream one is good. Jakari gets a good look. Strong. Oh, the board tips out of Clemens' hands. We found out last game that Zach Clemens is 6'11". I did not realize he was that tall. They get a corner 3. Good closeout by Lane, but they make it nonetheless. It's a good 3-point shooting team, man. It's a good 3-point shooting team. You really got to run them off their spots. Hill's going to take this shot. Bediako backed off, dared Hill to shoot, and Hill is starting the game red hot, scorching. Hill's got 8 points this game. 8 of the 11. Yeah, Bediako, I mean, that's just a big guy right there with some good strength, man strength. Over Zach Clemens right there. Got position early. Hill's right there. Got it to him. Hill would have shot that if they got it to him earlier. But Griffin gets a good look up. Misses it. Yeah, Clemens is 6'11". That shocked me. They get another open 3. It's not good. That one's no good. They get the board and go right back up, but he's short. He misses it. A&M steals it. 4 men all around the guy who rebounded that ball. Griffin gets an open corner 3. Let's go. Let's get it going. Found it. Found it. Keep shooting. Griffin against his former team, I think 2 or 3 seasons ago. They missed their corner 3. Lots of threes going up. Bediako kind of just out-physicaling Zach Clemens right now. Great grammar. Out-physicaling. They get the floater in. Yeah, the Bediako-Zach Clemens matchup inside is really going their way. Hill operating. Dominguez finds Hill. Another open look for Hill. Oh, it gets tipped. Yeah, Bediako, man, he's really having an impact right now. He's having a major impact. Another open 3. In and out. That was all but down, but it spins out of the toilet bowl, man. They got a quick trigger just like A&M. Ooh. They steal the ball. Ooh. Bediako did not like Hill fouling him there. Hill got a lot of ball there. Looks like the grip on the ball is what really brought him down for the most part. Let's take a closer look at that. That's ball. He kind of gets around the neck on the way down. I think the initial contact was clean. But on the way down, the forearm kind of gets around the neck. Loving the game from Hill, though, man. Hill's been playing some good basketball. All right, a lot of three-point shots up. Got to really get on these guys when they're shooting. They can all shoot, man. And then the Bediako inside, like, rebounding and all that stuff, it's a big factor. Let me turn my mic up. Looks like I'm a little low. Y'all let me know if the volume's all right. All right, competitive start to this one. Hill cooking right now. Need Aggie to get active. Yeah, Aggie sat down pretty quickly right when Bediako came in. So it'll be interesting to see Aggie versus him whenever they share the court together. Yeah, I think I just had to turn it up a little bit. I think we're good now, Bo. Yeah. What's up, Jesus and Cowboys? What's up, Ags? Let's get this dub. Let's get it, man. Competitive start. They're getting a lot of threes up. They're getting some boards. We got to box out. I mean, Bediako just had some plays where he's just like tipping the ball over some rebounding defenders. But we really got to get in, throw that elbow, use the third eye. My coach always said use the third eye, which is your butt. Elbow, butt. That's what you do. Just keep playing our game. Absolutely, man. Keep chipping away. Shoot those shots, man. Bediako's a pro. He should handle it. Yeah, he should handle it. He should. That guy's thing says Chucky ball. Someone said this game's a game between Bucky ball and Sucky ball because of how Alabama's been playing. I wouldn't go that far. But I hope so. What's up, Noble? How's it looking so far playing against the NBA team? Well, the NBA player is doing a lot of good things for the team right now. Off the bench, he's kind of really impacting the game in the rebounding department. So, got to do a better job. Got to get our work done early. But good to see the fast start from Marcus Hill, man. Like I said, he's been real solid lately. Rylan Griffin he missed his first 3, took another one, open corner 3, made it. And Bediako at the line here after the tough contest from Hill. Misses the first. He's crying like an NBA superstar. Yeah, he was really upset about that. I mean, it was a block until like he had the ball tangled up and he came down and this kind of interacted with his neck area. So, all right, he goes 1 for 2. Aggie back in the game. Holloway in for A&M for the first time. Pop Isaacs in the game. Is that Federico in the game? And then Deba, the star off the bench last game. Holloway takes a quick three. Makes it, man. That's really good. Wasn't wide open, but he had a breath. And then he tips the inbound, but they recover it. Ooh, that was awkward looking. Steps through and gets the floater to go. Looks like it was close to a travel. I think Deba can do whatever he wants to do. It's just a matter of getting opportunities and finding spots. Aggie misses the three there. Out of bounds, off of Bediako. Off of Federico, who was fighting with Bediako. And I'm going to Federico early to match up with Bediako. These are some crazy names I'm saying right now. I love it. A&M gets the tip on the press. Deba gets it tipped out of bounds. Slow down their offense. They'll back the press off on this backcourt side out. Nope, they'll bring Holloway to press. One-man press on the ball handler. Same five for A&M. They get the switch there. They have Holloway on Bediako. They have Federico on LeBaron. Pop Isaacs gets the board. There's Deba. Deba's in a drive. Touches the paint. Oh, just short on that floater. Way to get into the paint at will for Deba, but he missed the floater just short. That's probably just some coming off the bench and not having your legs yet. I like his drive there because there was a shot he could have taken, but he opts to take the lane to the basket. He gets where he wants to go, just misses the look. Yeah, jump ball. Bediako and Federico are boys. The KO brothers. All right, Bama inbounds. A&M in that press look. They are trapping right now. They are majorly trapping. They kind of break the press. A&M recovers. They're in half-court defense, but they find the open look. And they miss it. Big-time board from Federico, but they're going to call a foul on the ground. It was on Bama, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Between Aiden Sherrill, number 22, and number 14, Bediako, they got some major size at the big man position, unlike A&M. But that hasn't stopped A&M yet. What's up, JB Boss? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I like the look from Deba, man. Just didn't finish. Just didn't finish. We got to give Deba some looks. Got to knock on that door, see who's home. This might be Federico's big game. I'm liking what we're seeing so far. I think there's some signs. Yeah, but I think both of Bucky's parents are Bama grads. Obviously, Bucky's from Bama. Second homecoming of the year for Bucky McMillan. The late win on the road versus Auburn. Bucky was talking quite a bit after that one, feeling himself a little bit. Rightfully so, man. He's doing great things. But no separation early in this one just yet. How many is without an Alabama player committing murder? Oh. Yeah. Already missing football season. Yeah, I'm always missing football season at all times. Quote unquote embarrassing. Yeah, Nate Oates was very embarrassed with their game versus Florida. Just so many free runs to the basket, so many sloppy turnovers for Bama. A lot cleaner so far this game, but they get him touched the paint a few times. It's not like free reign like it was against Florida, though. Well, Brandon Miller's currently playing for the Hornets right now, so I think we're safe. David. I can't get this, like, fast, like, this bar off my screen. It's annoying me. Plan for doing some NCAA gameplay for fun? I'm thinking about doing that. Thinking about playing some games. All right, baseline inbound for Alabama here. They get the ball inside to Sherrill. Deba does a good job jarring that loose. They have to reset on offense. Doesn't use the inside position to score. Aggie working on Holloway here. They get the ball to the corner. Isaac's kind of gambled on that for the steal, and they get the open three as a result. 4-point lead for Bama. Holloway operating for A&M. Holloway's on both sides. Number 2, Holloway for Bama. 45% three-point shooter. Number 1, Holloway for A&M. Pop Isaac is a good look from 3. Strong. What's the best LOTR? I was just thinking about this because I always go back and forth. And I think the fact that we can't decide which Lord of the Rings is the best one, or that I can never decide which one's my favorite, they're all the best. They're all so good. It's just such a complete, great trilogy. So I'm going to say all of them. I'm done deciding because I always go back and forth. Great closeout by Holloway, but they hit a better shot. They get another 3. They go up 7. Holloway operates, gets it down to Aggie. Contested layup for Aggie. Could have been a foul call there, but no call. They break the press. They get a 2-on-2, and they get the layup. Great press break for them there. A&M hasn't been burned on it too much, but when you press the way that A&M does, the ball moves faster than defenders. You can break the press with those skip passes across the court. Pop Isaac touches the paint. Good contact attempt, but misses it, man. We've had a couple of misses like that. Holloway on Holloway here. Bama's with the ball. Yeah, he kind of got past Holloway there, and no choice but to foul. Two Towers has to be my favorite. Yeah, dude, I just watched Two Towers in theaters. So, like, Helm's Deep in theaters was surreal. It was so good. LOTR was written as one book, and Tolkien's publisher made him split into multiple books. Yeah, and the movies don't even adhere to the way they split it in the books. Way too easy of a lob from this side out inbounds. A&M could not give stuff like that up right over their head. You got to get physical. You can't let those free runs to the basket happen. Bama playing much cleaner basketball. Rylan Griffin touches the paint, kicks it out, but it gets tipped. Alabama gets the steal. Chance to go up double digits. I don't think A&M's been down double digits since the Auburn game. I can't even think of the biggest deficit A&M's faced since the Auburn game. Because remember, Auburn was up big, then A&M went on a huge run in the second half. Return of the King for me, every movie progressively improved on the previous movie is basically perfected by Return of the King. Return of the King is awesome. It's the most epic of the 3. The ending is just so good. Bama touches the paint. Bidiaco gets a corner 3. No good. A&M gets the board off of a couple of tips. Hill, Dominguez, Lane, Vincent into the game. Zach Clemens in the game. Hill takes a 3. Misses it. They're going to say the tip ball was off of A&M. One and done for A&M. Quick shot. I don't mind Hill shooting it, though, because he's been starting this game hot. Jakari Lane gets the steal off of the tip, off of the Bama player on the inbound. And there's a turnover off the press right there. Let's get off at 19 here. Let's get off at 19. I'll read off all the Lord of the Rings comments in the next break because I want to talk about it. Side out, Jakari Lane inbounding. Jamie Vincent at the game for the first time. Zach Clemens operating up top. Get the ball to Dominguez, who drives. Lob! Slam to Vincent from Dominguez. Well executed by Dominguez there. Vincent's getting one of those a game, it seems, at least. Deep three for Phylon. Misses it. A&M has a chance to score in back-to-back possessions with a stop. Vincent setting the screen. Dominguez to the corner. Marcus Hill working. Touching the paint. Contested. Dips it down to Vincent, who's under the rim for the dunk. Back-to-back dunks for Vincent. Great pass from Hill. I mean, Hill's just been such a solid player. And again, quality minutes for Vincent in his spurts. Looks like A&M's in a bit of a zone here. Little 2-3 zone action. They'll find a three. Good closeout by Hill. They're going to call the foul on Bediako there. You think you can do whatever you want, man, just because you've seen the league? You can't do that. You can't do that, sir. Beautiful minutes from Jamie Vincent right here. This is what we need. Just doing big man things, rim running. Rylan Griffin back in the game. Vincent, that's his run right there. Like 2 minutes of hell. That was great. Those were great minutes from Jamie Vincent off the bench. That was awesome, man. Aggie has the ball top of the key. Griffin with a good look from three. Sinks it. 2-point game. They never got their double-digit lead, did they? A&M almost gets the steal the same way as before. Jakari Lane kind of playing the passing lane between the inbounder and the player. They're trying to lob it over Lane, but Lane's getting handsy and just tipping that ball regardless. That's the second time that happened. This one, it didn't go off of Bama. But A&M gets hot, cuts it to 2 after being down 9. The lead never went to 10. Never got double digits. Love it. Anyone who says their favorite is Rings of Power should be permabanned. I haven't even seen Rings of Power. I still remember seeing the first movie in theaters back in 2001 and being terrified yet obsessed afterwards. The orcs, the Urukai, scary. The Balrog, scary. But dude, seeing those in theaters, I was not aware of the movies when they came out. I didn't see them until like 2010 or 2000, maybe 2007, something like that, somewhere in there. I never got to see them in theaters, so I'm really enjoying this theatrical release. Helm's Deep is phenomenal, but I have to say the overall fighting across the whole movie was better in Return of the King than in The Two Towers. Yeah, number 3 is definitely like the epic battle scene one of the 3. Absolutely. There's just so many. Two Towers has the least action, but I also feel like Two Towers is kind of like the heart of the film. It's the journey. It's the segments. It's like the big 3. It's Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. It's Merry and Pippin and the Ents, Treebeard, and then it's Frodo and Sam. I feel like it's the heart, like kind of the core of Lord of the Rings, the core of the journey. Gandalf's reveal, and then Gandalf's return to Helm's Deep. I think Two Towers, for being kind of the middle portion without a clear beginning and ending, really holds up as a standalone film. He does such a good job making what is truly just like the middle of a novel be a standalone movie. It's so good. Trooper Drew, good to see you, man. Been what feels like forever. Missed these. This deficit happened quick, and then it went away quick, man. It went away quick. I did watch The Hobbit Extended too. I don't think they deserve the hate they get. Far from perfect, but still fun. I gotta rewatch them. I didn't give them their fair shake. I only watched, I think, the first 2. I don't think I ever saw the third one. The added crap to The Hobbit was distracting and weird. Rings of Power is trash, but LOTR is perfect. Well, the director's cut is, yeah, absolutely perfect. Hobbit feels like they had to fill in a lot. Smaller book, stretched across 3 movies. Plus, it was meant to be like a kid's story. It wasn't meant to be like a fleshed out story like Lord of the Rings. Don't hate the Hobbit movies. They just annoyed they were forced into being a trilogy. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. They definitely didn't need to turn one book into 3, but I understand why they did. Money! Exactly, JB Boss. I watched one episode of Rings of Power, then turned it off. Yeah, Vincent's been awesome, Aaron. Those were big minutes right there. Actually, part of this run to cut it back to 2. A&M riding with the same 5 as before the break. Hill, Clemens, Griffin, Agee, and Lane. Lane picking up at half court on Phylon. They touch the paint, but A&M tips the ball. They get the ball to the corner. Good closeout by Agee. Good second closeout by Clemens. They're swinging the ball. Good hand by Agee. Agee tips it. A&M gets the board. That's a block for Agee. Lane attacking. Kicks it to Clemens. Good look from 3. Gets it up. Splash. A&M takes the lead. We were just down 9. Now we're up 1. How quickly things can change. Oh, they're going to call the foul on the hips. All that trapping, all that pressing. Sometimes they press, but they don't trap, but now they're pressing and trapping. Man, that was a high-effort closeout by Agee there. That's what we need on these guys. We have to close out hard. I mean, leaving your feet on a 3-point attempt is a risk, but it paid off there. He did it again. Closed out there strong, jumped, and they were in their 3-point shot. Missed it. 10-0 run for A&M. Dumps it down to Agee. Contact. Shooting 2. Way to be strong. Way to be big. There's no way that this Sherrill guy is 255. That guy's not a pound short of 275. That dude is too big. He's tall, too. He's listed as 6'11", 255. I don't believe it. But Agee stronger. He missed a free throw. I don't think I've seen Agee miss a free throw in a long time. Y'all remember how big of an issue free throw shooting was last year? I mean, my goodness. All right, let's get one here. Let's push this thing to 2-point lead. Agee shooting the second. Missed them both. Rare misses. A&M does not get back in time. They're able to find a lane to the rim and get 2. Holloway slow to get up. The Bama Holloway. Second leading scorer, Holloway. Took a hard fall. Slow to get up. Seems to be okay. Let's see the replay here. Griffin disagrees. Yeah, I guess body contact in the air was too much body. Make him earn it, I guess, but you can't give up that lane to the basket. He just kind of slipped past the defenses. Kind of like that Urukai that got the bomb into the drain. They miss it. They miss it. Pop Isaac's back into the game for Marcus Hill. All right, they go 1 for 2 there. Tie ball game. Still a 10-1 run for A&M. Let's keep this party going. Holloway in for A&M now, along with Pop Isaacs. Agee. Hits the cutter. What a pass from Rashawn Agee. Just dunked it in there on the cutting Pop Isaacs, but they break the press. And they get an open 3. Gotta get back. They're moving that ball faster than we can move bodies on that press. The guys that are sitting back on the press have to be ready. But again, we're going to give some of that up. We just can't let them be threes. Sloppy possession so far for A&M. Pop Isaacs regathers. He'll operate off the Agee screen. Isaacs get a good floater look up, and it goes. Man, Pop Isaacs continues to be a spark plug for this team. 1 point lead for A&M. Phylon gets a good look from 3. Short. Ooh, they get the board, though. And they get another open look. No good. Get the boards, A&M. Okay, they control that one. Ooh, that was an ambitious pass there. Turned it over. And they call the hip check on Aggie there. We got to be careful, man. A couple sloppy things here in transition. Whether it be the pass or getting back. Everything about Lord of the Rings is so perfect. We never see it's like again in our lifetime. I don't think so, man. And just like the courage and the risk to film and produce all 3 at the same time and commit to it. Like if the first one flopped, what? The money was already spent. LOTR is truly flawless. It was sad when that ended at 3 movies when I finished last week. I know, man. The orcs were terrifying. Yeah, dude, their faces are horrific. I've only ever read the books. For those who have read and watched the movies, what would you say is better? The books, I've read 2 of the books. They're really good, but they're kind of like older English. So for me, it's harder to get really into them. The Andy Serkis, someone might have mentioned this. Andy Serkis has an audiobook of them and really, really well acted in those audiobooks. I recommend those if you don't want to read them. If it's easier for you to listen to them. 2 Towers had all the cool monsters. I think 2 Towers has the best like hour stretch of movie of the 3. I think number 1 has like the coolest character interactions with the Fellowship together. Probably the coolest like set pieces with the Mines of Moria, the Forest of Lothlorien, is that what it's called, with the with Galadriel. Holloway gets the floater up, and back up 1. And I'm pressing here. It will not be broken easily this time. The Shire is obviously amazing in 1. But I think the best hour stretch of any of the movies is the start of Helm's Deep through Sam's speech in the 2 Towers. Bediako's feisty, man. Zach Clemens fouling him. They're in the bonus now, shooting 1-1. Helm's Deep makes the 2 Towers. Helm's Deep, I think Sam's speech, and then Sam like becoming the hero that he is in the series, kind of the unsung hero he is. Because if it wasn't for Sam saving, like tackling Frodo when the ring was begging to go back to the ring wraiths in that moment late in the movie, like everything is bust. Nothing happens. That's like Sam's introduction as the true unsung, unspoken hero of the Fellowship. I think that's a really big moment. And then obviously his speech afterwards is amazing. The score, I mean, Howard Shore. No, I mean, that's the greatest score of all time. Deba in the game. Dominguez, Pop Isaacs, Vincent back in the game after some quality minutes earlier. Spelling, Aggie. Vincent alone at the top. Screening for Holloway. Another one up for Vincent! Another one down for Jamie Vincent! Quality minutes for Jamie Vincent. 3 dunks. 3 attempts for Vincent. Their 3 is in and out. A&M with a chance to extend a 3-point lead. Open corner 3 for Deba. He passes on it, drives, touches the paint, kicks it to Vincent. Vincent a 3. Vincent a make! Jamie Vincent! Jamie Vincent! What? It's the Jamie Vincent game! You never know who it's going to be! Bama drives. Blocked by Jamie Vincent! It's Jamie Vincent's world! Dominguez operating. Passes it to Holloway. Baseline drive. Stolen on the pass. They get a 2-on-3. Corner 3 contested. Still good. This is a 3-point shooting team, man. This is a 3-point shooting team, is Alabama. They get the tip ball. They want to review it, but you don't do that. Challenge it. Wow. This Jamie Vincent game, man. I mean, you never know. 2 games ago, Zach Clemens, 7 for 8 off the bench. Last game, Deba, 16 points, 3 3-pointers off the bench. This game, Jamie Vincent, 4 for 4, including a 3-point shot and 3 dunks. My goodness. No, he's 9 points, 9 points. Yeah. Jamie Vincent, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. They had to just kind of shatter the script for the movies to make them more of a motion picture experience, but it works great. New Game of Thrones show is good. I can recommend. Reminds me of Knight's Tale. I'll probably watch them once they're all out. I'm looking forward to watching it. I actually like the animated LOTR despite how different it is. Oh, nice. I only watch Lord of the Rings once a year, so I don't get tired of it. But could I? They're beautiful. I recently listened to Andy Serkis's reading of the books. I was just talking about that. So good. He really brings them to life. I didn't see the new Lord of the Rings animated. I haven't seen it either. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. The OG animated one, yes. I haven't seen it. That's like before the real ones came out. It's like a 2-hour movie for all 3 books, or the whole Lord of the Rings book. Andy Serkis based his Gollum voice on his cat. Exactly. Shout out to the cat for having fur balls. Gollum. Don't clip that. I do not miss Buzz refusing to practice shooting. Oh, we're back on that. Yeah. Didn't Viggo Mortensen break his foot at the scene at Rohan where Aragorn kicked somebody's helmet? Yes. When they're at the battle scene between the Rohirrim and the Uruk-hai who had stolen Merry and Pippin, when they're there kind of going through the corpses looking for the hobbits and they find the wee belt of either Merry or Pippin, Viggo kicks the helmet, screams, and he actually broke his foot on the take they used there. So that scream was more than just acting there. He broke his freaking foot. NATO did challenge it. Let's see. That looks like it could be off of Pop Isaacs. Let's see. Well, Holloway's body might be in the way of this. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bad angle. I see Isaacs touch it, but I see Holloway's arm down there too, the Bama Holloway. This is confusing, man. Bama Holloway and A&M Holloway. I'm surprised Viggo Mortensen's career didn't blow up after. That was like his magnum opus. That was like the role he was meant to play. And apparently, that is off of Pop Isaacs. And apparently, Viggo only accepted that role about a month before filming. There was a switch in who the actor was going to be. And Viggo was the only actor that used the weight, like a real dull, blunted sword for his stunts and his sword work. He didn't want the flimsy Hollywood prop. He wanted the real deal because he learned how to do it. I think the 3 best characters in the entire trilogy are Ian McKellen as Gandalf. He's my favorite. Viggo as Aragorn. And Sam. Whoa, it's going to stand! It's going to remain A&M's ball. I thought it looked like Isaacs touched it last, but they disagree with me. Move it on. Move along. We're good here. Let's just keep it the way it was. We don't need to change anything here. Totally fine. 1-800-GAMBLER on that guy's helmet. Orlando Bloom kind of did. Yeah, because he had Pirates of the Caribbean right there to follow up Lord of the Rings. William Turner. I liked Curse of the Black Pearl. I enjoyed Curse of the Black Pearl Pirates. I also enjoyed the second one. Beyond that, no. Aggie. Another 3 is up for Aggie. That one's right. Big board from Hill. Hill gets the putback. Marcus Hill. I love that guy. So they have this game plan where they're breaking the press, then hunting the corner 3, and it's working against A&M. It's what they've been doing, and it's been working. Aggie, try it again, man. There it is! Keep shooting! Aggie, man. Come on. Okay, he stumbles. That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball. Lost his footing there, and Marcus Hill jumps on it. Man, we're getting good minutes from Marcus Hill. It's been Hill. It's been Vincent. It's been Aggie this game. Dominguez is passing. Like, the shooting's not there for Dominguez, but he's had a couple of really good passes. Obviously, so is Aggie. Diba's getting some extended run this game. It feels like Diba's playing a little bit more this game. We'll check on the halftime stats, how many minutes he's gotten. The movie leaves out the cleansing of the Shire. Yeah, the only inkling we get towards that is, I think, a vision that Frodo gets with Galadriel. I think that's when it happens. And he sees what the world can be if he fails. But that actually happens in the books. Unlikable character. I haven't watched it in years. Was he unlikable in Pirates of the Caribbean? Interesting. Frodo and Sam's story in the books are much better. I think Faramir's a lot different in the books too. I think Faramir's not even tempted by the ring, doesn't even want to see the ring. But in the movie, he's like, we got to get this thing to Gondor, man. Dad wants this thing. This thing's basically this thing's a bazooka. What's up, Moo Moo Max Edits? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good night watching these Aggies. They're battling right now. Bama's playing a much cleaner game of basketball. They found a way to break the press and hunt the corner three. They missed the free throw there. A&M gets the ball back. Thanks for being here, Moo Moo Max Edits. Appreciate you, Jen. Marcus Hill operating, Aggie up top. Jakari Lane working here. Oh, Jakari Lane loses his footing. People are falling all over the place here. Aggie in the post on the big Cheryl. Gets blocked. I think on that spin hook, probably needed to get more of a shoulder on that. Didn't bump him off his spot enough. And then Cheryl gets a 3-up. Airballs that. 12th man's chanting it. We just know they are. Airball. Oh, Jakari Lane, that was an ambitious transition 3. I think he had numbers there. That might have been a 3-on-2 or a 3-on-3. Opts for the tough 3, misses it. They're calling him Sherelle. All right, it's not Cheryl, it's Sherelle. Tipped the ball out of his hands. They doubled the big man who was trying to operate the offense. They get the tip out of bounds. I need the Aggies to knock these buckets down like Gimli knocks down the Uruks at the Battle of Helm's Deep. When he's posted up between the two ladders, 21, 22, 23. I cannot believe in the extended edition, when they give the total kills at the end of the battle, that they only killed 42 and 43. Legolas, like, he was in the hundreds. His KD ratio was like 100 in the Battle of Helm's Deep. There's no way it was 43. Clear foul. That's the jersey grab. Call the technical. Double tech. Kick him out of the game. Last game, we had the jersey grab, and we got the flagrant foul call. Y'all remember this? Apparently, the jersey grab is it's like you can't do it, man. You just can't grab jerseys in this game. It's a flagrant foul. I still have the cave. Oh, dude, the Mines of Moria are so good. Maybe the best set piece in all the movies. When they're going down the hill, like the stairs at the end, and it's like the chants, like the like the drums and the chants at the end. And then, you shall not pass. I mean, probably the most quotable line, most famous line in all the movies. It's so good. And then the start of the Two Towers. Like, imagine watching that and not knowing what happens. And Gandalf, like, not going to make it up, got old arms, you know, like, he's taken the form of an older man, whatever mythical being he is, can't pull himself up, but he falls down, like, goes into, like, this badass free fall, nose first dive, grabs the sword in free fall, then kills the Balrog. Oh my gosh, the Mines of Moria, man. Mines of Moria, every movie has, like, okay, we're not even, there's a game happening. The Mines of Moria like the highlight of the first movie. There's so many good moments. That's the highlight. They all have like this one great set piece, this great epic moment. It's the Mines of Moria in the first one. It's Helm's Deep in the second one. In the third one, it's the Ride of the Rohirrim, right? They arrive at battle. A sword day, a red day. All that. Ride now. Death. Death. Those are the big three. One per game. I think oh no. Their best player, Phylon's down. Getting helped up by the coach. Maybe a training staff member. They have been really plagued by injuries. This is a relatively healthy game for them. They're missing one main guy. But they've had him and Holloway get hobbled up this game. He looks okay. He also looks frustrated. LeBaron Phylon, the leading scorer at 22 points a game, 38% three-point shooter. He's going to the locker room, or to the bike at least. Only 43 seconds. Reason to believe he goes to the half, regroups, and comes back. Griffin, the former Crimson Tide player, misses the first free throw. Sam is the best movie character of all time. Dude, Sam, Aragorn, and Gandalf. All three of them are the best. Makes the second one. The intro of the Fellowship is still the best. I don't know, man. The intro of the Two Towers with Gandalf is so good. It's so epic. I love Galadriel in like setting the stage. That's great. The Shire concerning hobbits, so good too. It's definitely between those two. I think it's great. Like the Andy Serkis as Smeagol at the start of the third one. It's really freaking unsettling. Like the heartbeat, and you hear his heartbeat slowly die. All right, last shot of the half for Bama. They'll just shoot a contested three. Miss it. They'll get the tip and an open look. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so here's what you got to do. When the ball's in the air, and they know this, but this is what my coach taught me. Like, you can see my big-ass body. Like, this wall is the defender. This is the arm. You got to get the arm and then the butt. You got to go from arm to butt every time. And if you're on the perimeter, you probably don't get the butt. You just got to get the shoulder. That's all you need. If you're going to stop them from just running from the perimeter to get the offensive board, just a little bump, and then they can't do it. They can't do it. Just get the bump. That, like, when I played a lot of pickup basketball, and I'm usually the biggest, like, the big guy, and it made me so mad when I would do my, like, butt work, like, boxing out the other big, but then, like, the guards, you just got to get a touch if you're a perimeter player. Just get a touch, because they have to run full speed to either tip it or kick or get the board from far away. Just a bump is all you need. You didn't get it there. And there have been a couple of those this game. A few against Bediako. What am I sitting on? I'm sitting on the bomb. That could have been dangerous. Oh, it was a good end to the half until the very end, man. It was a good end till the very end. This Vincent guy's killing it. Jamie Vincent had a huge half. I quote potatoes more than I should. Yeah, that's like the one scene in the entire trilogy where Smeagol is like a good guy. Where like he is driven away. Gollum, leave now and never come back. And they have that like exchange about food. I think that our baseball team is healthy. We should be a very good team. I think so too, but I'm always fearful of injuries now after the last year. Vincent. I know, Vincent. I know, I'm screaming a lot today. Lord of the Rings got me excited. Someone's going to call the cops on Drew. Yeah, you can hear me from the street, clearly. I could never, like, now that this happens, no more apartment living for Drew. Can't happen. Too loud. This guy's passed out from hype. 1999 tech sec. Anyone else yelling no when Jamie shot that? Dude, I wanted him to shoot it. He's cooking. It was 2 alley-oops, 1 dunked, and a 3. Like, what are these Jamie Vincent minutes we're getting right now? I'm trying to catch up on the chat. I'm way behind on chat. I'll catch up with you guys. Bucky and Nate are friends. I imagine they know each other's game. Yes. Nate talked about Bucky's style of basketball and said he tried it for a year and it didn't work for him. But it works for Bucky. You enjoyed the animated Lord of the Rings from the 70s? Yeah. I need to watch it. It looks interesting. I thought Peter Jackson should have been hired to direct the new Zelda movie. That would have been pretty great. Did the new Zelda movie come out? Did that happen? Did it come out? I've always wanted a Zelda movie. Ocarina, like clearly a top 5 game for me of all time. Ocarina of Time. The two clear top 3 games, no question. Ocarina of Time, Elden Ring, Halo 3. Zelda deserves a movie. Halo already got butchered with the show, so we can just leave Halo alone. Elden Ring, don't make a movie. It's too perfect. We ain't going anywhere until we've had a breather. That whole exchange, the whole exchange with Merry and Pippin being captive to the Urukai at the beginning of the second movie, that is so quotable. What about them? They're fresh. They are not for eating. What about their legs? They don't need those. Oh, they look tasty. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. It's just so good. It's just so good. That looks like meat back on the menu, boys. That's Catholics once Ash Wednesday's over. Midnight Ash Wednesday. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Dog, that would have been amazing if he did Zelda. Dude, if he made a Zelda trilogy, holy crap. Dead Messenger, I'm not really a b-ball guy, and I know we're doing great in the SEC, but what do you say is the pulse of the fan base right now? Like, we're so high on this team. It's so evident that this doesn't seem like a fly-by-night run or a stretch. Like, they have kind of cooked through the entire SEC play. I know they're not undefeated. They lost a game to a good, tough Tennessee team on the road. Very well could have won that game. I mean, everything's pointing the right direction, and this is like a last-minute roster, Dead Messenger. So really positive, especially considering all the factors, but for any year. This could be year 3 of Bucky, and it'd be a great year. It's year 1. So, we're high right now, Dead Messenger. Very, very high. Vigo is perfect for Aragorn. He so is. What's up, the Mo? Yes, new subscriber Mo. Welcome to the stream, Mo. Thanks for being here. Curse of the Black Pearl is still a fun movie, but people are hating on Will Turner. We're hating on Will Turner here. Why we gotta hate on Will Turner? Why we gotta hate on Will Turner? Is it bad? Is he bad in the movie? I'm gonna rewatch. I've been meaning to rewatch it. The third Pirates is epic. Isn't that like On World's End or something? Or On something Tides? What is it? At World's End? It's Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, something. After the third, they suck. See, they just do too many. They just start cranking it like a product. It's like Star Wars now, right? Like Star Wars is just kind of cranking like a product. Like it's like on a conveyor belt. Star Wars is right now, and I love Star Wars, but like, you go to the gas station, I got freaking like Stormtrooper sippy cups over here. Go to the bookstore, there's like Baby Yoda and Friends. I go to like Target, and there's like Ahsoka pajamas. It's like, my goodness, man. We're just cranking it. And they can still put some good stuff out. Like, I loved Andor. Some of the best Star Wars of all time. I put that toe-to-toe with anything Star Wars has ever done. Same with first season of Mandalorian. I hold it in really high regard. But, like, there's a major miss rate, too. It's like they are, like, on a timeline. They're cranking Star Wars out. How did I get into Star Wars? I do not know. Gandalf, Sam, and Aragorn were the rare cases of perfect performances for the characters, and somehow they got them in the same trilogy, God-tier movies. That's the big 3 right there. And obviously Frodo, awesome, but like Frodo is like your protagonist, right? Like you expect it. I think he does a great job. When I was younger, it's like, God, Frodo's being emotional again, man. Why is Frodo being so emotional? But now, like, definitely see his journey. It's like Jesus with the cross, right? It's like he had to do that for mankind. Like Frodo was the only one that could have carried the ring. And I think Elijah Wood does a great job. And he was like 17 years old or 18, like 17, 18. It was filmed in 99, 2000. So, yeah, he did a great job. I never watched the Pirates movies. I need to go back. I'm willing to go back. 1 and 2 are good. The last one's a guilty pleasure for me. The other 2 suck. Pirates CGI is wild for its time. I think Captain Jack Sparrow is awesome, man. I'm a Pirate is one of the most recognizable movie themes. It's by Hans Zimmer, right? But it's very similar to the Gladiator score. It's like he's like, swords, kind of like borderline fantasy, old times. let's run it back. Let's run it back for Pirates. That's kind of what Hans Zimmer said for Pirates. But he improved on it, I think, in Pirates. I think Gladiator's awesome. Gladiator's an awesome movie. Davy Jones somehow looks more convincing than most CGI nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, CGI nowadays is very hit or miss, right? Anybody watching the Avatar movies? I watched The Way of Water, but I wasn't compelled to go see the Fire one. Maybe that's a me thing. I don't know. Not super into them. Speaking of CGI. My only complaint about the movies is how simplified and goofy they made Gimli. Yeah, comedic relief, right? You needed someone, right? I feel like there could have been more Legolas, too. I don't remember how involved they were in the books, though. Seemed like you needed some side characters. Like, the ones we love are the main characters, right? Like, it's Aragorn, it's Sam, it's Gandalf. Yeah. I think you had to have some guys. Some guys, like, were going to suffer from that, right? It was expected with how long the book, the character still wouldn't be as accurate, but still, yeah. Bama oiled up the court. Yeah, people are falling. Even Bama players are falling. Ash's Tunes. Hey, Drew, look forward to your streams every time there's a game on. Happy to be here. Happy to have you, man. We're having some fun tonight. It's a great game going on. Great competitive game. Bama's got it going. Who knows how this goes, but A&M staying right here in it. A&M was down 9 in this game. Let's go look at the halftime stats like we like to do. I mean, we got a lot of chat to catch up with, too, so we'll keep doing that in a second. But we'll look at these stats. I think Vincent is, like, efficient minutes right now. Like, we're getting some crazy stuff from Vincent right now. What the hell? Oh, yeah. We're not top 25 per the AP yet, so we're not on that list. All right, 46-46 halftime game. A&M was down 9 in this game. Check the box score real quick. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind, 5 minutes, 9 points, 4 for 4, 1 for 1 from 3, 4 boards, a block, no turnovers. I mean, come on, man. Jamie Vincent, I have to ask the question. Who the hell are you, man? Who the hell are you, Jamie Vincent? I mean, you're showing us something. In every game, they try Federico, and there's a couple promising moments, but you got to go with Vincent right now as the AG backup. He's so good. He's playing so well. But obviously, AG's having a solid game right now. Getting it going from three-point. They're giving him some looks. I mean, you take 2 for 5, right, from your big man if he's going to keep him honest like that. The 2 free throws missed kind of stung. The ball to the cutter was like threaded the needle. That was awesome. Dominguez, like I said, doesn't have the shot going. Only 1 attempt, and they're really playing the shot well. But the 4 assists are making up for it. Those are really valuable plays right there. Jakari Lane being the point guard, 3 assists on the game. But the real, the guy that's just, so steady right now is Marcus Hill. Got the party going early for A&M. Just seems to come up with the loose balls, the tip balls, makes good decisions. Really liking Marcus Hill. Pop Isaac's bringing some points off the bench. Deba hasn't done too much. And that's the thing with Deba, right? He doesn't get his looks. He doesn't get many looks per game. And last game, the difference was he got a bunch of attempts and a bunch of tries, and he got it going. So let's see in the second half who steps up. Go right to Vincent. I mean, Federico, would be great if we got it going, but you have to play Vincent right now. I think Coach knows that. Let's go win a basketball game, damn it. This might be the best stream you've done just because we're talking Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Everyone here loves it, man. How can you not love Lord of the Rings? Don't get me wrong, I still love Gimli, but I prefer him in the book. Movie stream? I'm down for a movie stream. Commentary stream where I just talk about it? We could do Lord of the Rings. Once Legolas ran out of arrows, I'm sure that gave Gimli a solid chance. Okay. I don't agree. Gimli had no chance. Even though he was camping the spawn, he was there between the 2 ladders going back and forth, hack. The one ladder shot that Legolas has, because you know they attack Helm's Deep. The hordes of the Uruk-hai are attacking the first level. They start dropping the ladders, and they're probably 25-foot ladders, strong, big, sizable ladders, enough to handle hordes of Uruk-hai running up them. Good ladders. But then when they get to that second level of the keep, it's like a castle, right? You have that outer wall, and then you have the inner wall, and it kind of works its way up. That next level, well, that's when they get the big dog, the big Chingon ladders, and they have to use a catapult system to get those up. They use the catapult, the whatever it is. Is it a catapult or a giant crossbow? Whatever the hell those are. And they have to kind of like hoist them up, right? Like they got to shoot the rope up there and they kind of pull the rope up and the ladder works its way up. Gimli pops one of them. And if you watch it, I little bit of bullshit going on, because I swear, like that ladder, it crosses the halfway mark. That thing should have fell forward, but hey, movie magic. He hits the rope, falls down. And like anybody that was like more than 15 feet up on that ladder, with the force that that ladder had to slam down with like 50 urukai on it, like you're talking a clean minimum 40 urukai killed right there for Legolas. And his total was 43 at the end. That's some honorable scoring. Is he counting that as one? That still only counts as one. Sorry. I just don't buy it. I think Legolas needed one arrow to beat Gimli. Noble. One arrow is all he needed. Is this game back on? It's not. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. And the game should be tipping off here for the second half any minute, any second. Gandalf is basically an Edenian, nearly 10,000 years old. He's of the same like category as the Balrog, but just good, right? Like similar kind of mythical being. I don't know the lore that well. I know what I see. Gandalf versus the Balrog solidified him as my favorite character. He's my favorite character too, JB Boss. I'll shake your hand to that. I'm going to kill the road. Never seen Lord of the Rings. Saw one of the Hobbit ones. Wasn't my jam. Big difference, man. Big difference. I mean, Lord of the Rings diehards will tell you, like, you didn't experience the real thing. Can we have a call-in show just talk about Lord of the Rings before it gets too busy? We should do that, man. We might have to do that. I mean, I don't have time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to probably be live until baseball's already started. This will be the last live show I have for a week and a half or so. I got some trips coming up. I'm out of town this weekend and next weekend, and I can't go live midweek next week. So I think the next time we'll be live is maybe Wednesday for Ole Miss. That'll be the next live show. All right, second half's underway. I love Theoden, flawed but overcomes it, absolutely. Guilty, right? Very guilty. A lot of guilt for the way he awakens back into his kingdom. Too easy of a layup for them to start the half. Got to get positioning earlier there. Aggie knows that. Jakari lane operating. Tipped out of bounds off of Bama. Dude, I could keep going. Boromir's death really hits, man. Okay, let's focus on the game for a bit. Jakari lane operating. Aggie sets the screen. Back to lane. Kicks it. Skip pass to Hill in the corner. Hill back out to Aggie. Dominguez working here. Dips it down to Aggie. Tough layup for Aggie. Good pass from Dominguez. Aggie will shoot two. Aggie went 0 for 2 last time. Let's get on the right track here. Mr. Grandpa. Mr. Grandpa. Yeah, the Boromir death was... like, did not appreciate it growing up. Because obviously he gets taken by the ring. He tries to take it from Frodo. Gets physical with Frodo. Just don't touch the... like, tries to take it from him. Immediately comes to after kind of slipping on the leaves, landing on his face. Missed the free throw. That's 3 misses in a row for Aggie. but then gives his life to try to save Merry and Pippin. They took the little ones. All right, AG gets back on track there. Broke the miss streak there. He's missed 3 in a row, but he made the 4th. A&M trapping on the press here. Attacking that corner 3 off the press. They're still doing it. Ooh, had a cutter there. AG couldn't get it to him. Dominguez working. Dominguez entry pass to AG. It might be on the floor. They're going to call it shots. They're going to call it shots. Yeah, that's a foul. Man, they do have that NBA gene of complaining after every attempt. But Bediako bringing it to the team. That's what you do. You gotta make your case to the officials, right? If all that complaining gets you 1 call in the game, you feel like you did your job. Plus, when you're playing in the heat of action, it always feels like you didn't do it. It always feels like you're innocent. That's just how it goes. AG makes the first. Makes the second. Back on track. After missing the first 3, he's made 3 in a row. Trapping on the press here. They attack it with a pass. They should have numbers here. They get the corner 3. Missed it. Probably who you want shooting there in Sherelle. Rylan Griffin attacking, touching the paint. Down to AG. Contact layup. Good. No call? No call? Give me the call, ref. You know, wake up, ref. That's a push-off. That's a push-off. Tough layup. Should have been 2 calls before that, though. Damn it. Oh, there's a pretty clear, like, chicken wing on that. Corner 3 for Hill. Short. Jakari Lane with the board. Smallest guy out there gets the putback. Come on, Lane. I love it. Whatever, good half by BTTS, yeah. Yeah, the ending sucked, but good half. I will kill you if you touch him. And how absolutely terrified she looks when the Witch King pulls his weapon out. It's great. We shot 4 total free throws. What's up, JG9 Raid? Elko's left nut. What the hell's going on in here? I'm late. We're talking about all kinds of things, but the game is very competitive. The game is very competitive right now. Ooh, I think Marcus Hill got away with some stuff there. Then he gets called. That's 3 on Hill, damn. I mean, Hill's been really solid. You can say you got guys that can step up, and you do, but Hill has been so solid for this team. Okay. Nice flop. Nice flop. Keep talking, Hill. Keep talking. Keep talking. But that is 3 fouls, unfortunately. They get the ball inbounded. Pop Isaac's coming in for Hill with 3 fouls now. Let's see how that affects the defensive side of the court. They find the corner 3 again. We're giving them corner 3s, man. The ball is finding the corner and they're open. And there's the foul. They're calling the hip cutoff. These refs are calling it. When you try to cut them off with your body and hip, these refs have called it twice on A&M, now once on Bama. Vincent is playing. Yeah, major spoiler alert warning on Lord of the Rings tonight. Only 5 turnovers by A&M. We need to force more. Bama has 3. Already lost McCoy for the season. Yeah, unfortunate. Jakari Lane, good action there. But good defense by Sherelle on AG. They have the ball. They're operating on AG right now. Kick the ball out. Holloway wanted a deep 3 but didn't take it. Number 5 gets a 3 look. Way short. Air ball. Air ball. Rylan Griffin touching the paint here. Kicking it out. Kind of sloppy. Have to reset a little bit. Tough 3 by Pop Isaacs. That was hasty. Don't be hasty. They missed the 3. Over the back much? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, they're calling it on them, right? Okay, yeah, on them for sure. Just making sure. I tune in and the first thing I hear Drew say is when I'm doing my butt work. It's about rebounding, man, and boxing out. You got to use the butt when you're boxing out. What's up, Rudy? Good to see you, my man. I'm way behind on the comments right now. Go Aggies. What's up, Joe 420? Last year, baseball felt like Infinity War. Yeah, half the dudes were gone. Absolutely. They're going to get called for another foul. That's 3 quick fouls on number 95, like within like a minute span. Not even a minute span of game time. Physical game. Kind of chippy. Zelda's coming out in 2027. I haven't seen much. The original StarCraft is yours? Nice. I like that. I played some of the newer one. I just wasn't willing to learn the game. It was too much for me to learn. But it was fun when I messed with it. All right, Deba back into the game. Turns it over. Turns it over on the pass. Ooh, just powers Dominguez down and gets the layup. Amari Allen's doing some stuff for them right now. But I feel like we can get in his head a little bit. He's kind of talking a lot. See Rylan Griffin try to get in his head. Vincent in the game. Foul on them. Otherwise, that was another alley-oop over Bediako's head. Halo 3 is a masterpiece indeed. Halo Reach was good. I like Halo Reach a lot. So that was one of the best game series ever made, yeah. Arkham's good. I played one of them. Never really got into them, but the one I played was really good. I think I played Arkham City. Halo 2 through Reach is one of the greatest runs of video games from a city I've ever seen. You got to give Combat Evolve some love, too. Combat Evolve was great. But Xbox Live with Halo 2 was, and then Halo 3 was just next level. Holloway in for A&M. Vincent in there too. Good block out by Bediako on Vincent. Otherwise, Vincent wasn't have a board. All right. This is a lineup that Bama had some luck against. It was when Aggie was off the court and they had Bediako in when Aggie's getting his first spell. This is where Bama was pretty good in the first half. So let's see how these guys, Vincent, who wasn't playing these minutes in the first half, handles Bediako. And this number 5 guy's giving him really good minutes. This freshman. And then boom, Halo Wars. I had some fun with Halo Wars, but it definitely not as good as the other. As a non-basketball, Bucky's got me hooked. I know, man. I know. I'm going to get a full back tattoo of Bucky McMillan making the gig'em. Or like the finger guns he likes to do, but now he does this. He's like, see you guys at Reed Arena. Deba. Aggie's playing half-court D. Tough contested corner 3. Almost fell in, didn't though. Pop Isaacs gets the board. Deba touching the paint. Deba up, just strong on the layup, but A&M gets the board. Rylan Griffin kicks it to Pop Isaacs. Good look. Splash. A&M takes the lead. Pop Isaacs hits it. A&M immediately into the press. Into the trap. No trap. No trap. A&M is not trapping. Well, I guess they are kind of trapping. Fooled me. Their game plan is corner 3 off the press. Look at them hunt it. Rylan Griffin defending Holloway. Tough layup by Holloway. Gets the angle. Gets the finger roll. Holloway for A&M operating. Vincent, do it again, Vincent. Oh, it was halfway down. It wanted to go for Vincent. It wanted to go. It really wanted to go. Stay on this guy. Stay on this guy. Oh, Bediako's wide open. Didn't find him. They're going to reset. Holloway can shoot that. Holloway is a great offensive player. There, Holloway. And we're pulling jerseys again. Kick him out of the game, you know. That flagrant foul. Flagrant 3, 7. Chippy, really competitive, good physical basketball game, guys. This is a treat. Let's just hope we're on the right side of this damn thing. Then boom, 3-4-3. Feels like you got to leave while you're ahead sometimes, right? Bungie put out Destiny. I enjoyed Destiny 1. Destiny 2 didn't hook me. Interested in Marathon that they're putting out, though. When I was younger, I liked Halo 5 and played it again not long ago. The game is tragic. Andor was goated, indeed. Spicy Deluxe, good to see you, man. Doing good. Competitive basketball game we're watching. Rolly, what's up, man? As a Catholic, can't confirm. I just watched Game of Thrones for the first time, and Pete Gott was so good just for that sorry-ass ending. Dude, so Breaking Bad's favorite show of all time. It would have been Game of Thrones if not for, like, the last 2 seasons. Seasons 1 through 5, definitely 1 through 4 of Game of Thrones. Peak. But as soon as Tyrion, like, became dumb, the show kind of suffered, and then the ending was bad. You love the Avatar movies? I know some people love them. This wasn't my thing. Didn't even watch the second one. Avatar, The Last Airbender, best of all time animated show. 100% agree, man. Avatar, The Last Airbender is so precious, man. So good. One of those series that just gets better every season. It's only 3 seasons. It's a quick run. It's so good. So dear to my heart. Every time they have a traveling concert orchestra. Every time it comes to San Antonio, I try to go. Didn't go this year because it was the same night as the A&M at LSU game. So I had to go to Kyle Field East and watch that ass whooping. So I didn't make it this year. But I will go if I can. So good. More tech talk. Way of the Water story writing really put me off the entire series. Way of the Water was also too long. It was too long. Didn't care to watch the third. I'm in the same way. Jesus and Cowboy says, clean up the turnovers and play our brand of ball and we will win. Bama was on the verge of collapsing multiple times in the first half. Keep it up. The thing they're doing is breaking the press with that corner 3. That's kind of hurting. That still only counts as 1. Lane needs to get involved. Stop turning the ball over, yeah. Pop 3's popping off. I thought that Vincent 3. It was halfway down. Breaking Bad's one of the few shows I've seen nail its ending. Yeah, it's another show that gets better every season. Okay, we're caught up with the comments, guys. That was fun. Let's lock in. We're in a 1-point game. We're here to win. In Deep Geek has some fantastic Lord of the Rings content. Give him some more insight to everything. It opens your mind to love it all even more. That's awesome. Breaking Bad is peak. Drew, do you get into anime at all? Nope, haven't gotten into anime. Have not. A couple animated shows I like. Invincible is really good. Avatar is really good. There's probably a couple more I'm forgetting. Rylan Griffin almost steals the inbound, but Bediako gets a lane, and he gets fouled. Hard to stop that man when he's moving. Is he going to the line or is that on the floor? Looks like it's on the floor. Any Dallas Mavericks fans in the chat? Cutting your losses today, sending Anthony Davis to Washington. You turn Luka into 3 first-round picks. I don't know, man. It does not feel good. Bediako is shooting. Makes the first one. But Chris Middleton's back in Texas. We can take that home with us. Maybe he'll come to Kyle Field a couple more times this year. He brought Giannis a couple years ago. Bediako misses the second. A&M ball. That's clearly A&M ball. Man, they like to argue, don't they? Jakari Lane operating. Pop Isaac's in the game. Aggie setting the screen. Jakari Lane touches the paint. Kicks it to Zach Clemens. Good look. There you go. There you go. Zach Clemens sinks the 3. Had a quiet, not impactful game versus Georgia, but the game before was the hero of the day, the story of the day. Gets back on the scoreboard now. Let's play some defense here. Their 3 was halfway down. They're going to call a foul on A&M on the rebound. Is there any legitimacy to people saying that Bama could be banned from March Madness because of Bediako? I have not heard that. As far as I can tell, he's playing within the rules. He's doing what is being allowed to do. It's stupid. A&M gets the steal. Clemens, fight! Yeah! Let's go, Zach Clemens. Get feisty with him, man. Get feisty with him, big man. I love it. No, they're going to call it. What are they calling? I love what happened there, but what are they calling? Because they're being chippy. Let's get chippy back with them. Jump ball. Okay. I love the standover. I love it. I love it. Number 5 been running his gum. Let's go. Beautiful stuff off the bench, Zach Clemens. Making an impact here. Aggie. Operating from the top. Another dump down from Aggie, but Pop missed it. Another needle threaded. Corner. We are getting gouged by the corner 3. They're hunting it. They're finding it. It's a problem. Lane gets into the paint. Pop Isaac's working. Floater from Pop. In and out, man! Weather the storm, Ags. Oh, they got it again. They missed it, though. But the good screen to get the corner 3 open look. Come on, Ags. Pop Isaacs. Back out to Aggie. Let's try it again. Good board. Foul on them. Foul on them. Number 5 again. Number 5 again. That's 3 on Allen. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Griffin's shooting 2. Or shooting 1 for 1, I should say. Makes the first one after the roll in. We'll shoot another one. Come on, Ags. They're saying Ryland sucks. And he was just defending Bediako's situation in the presser this week. Guess the students didn't hear that. But I get it, man. They transfer out. It's what you do. It's what you do. Pop Isaacs on Phylon. Operating up top. Switches Vincent onto him. That's a travel. Man, he's stumbling around out there. Pump fake into the open 3. They get it. Bama up by 3. Hit bonus at 13 minutes left. Huge. That's right. 1999 Texag. Ooh, that was almost an and one for Jakari. But he'll go to the line. He'll go to the line. He'll go to the line. Make the first one, does Jakari. Jakari makes both. All right, Holloway coming in for Jakari. Pressing again. No trap. No trap. Oh, they bring the trap. Bucky says bring the trap. They're attacking it, though. Tap out board. Holloway steps into a look. Misses it. Foul on Bediako. We'll be shooting free throws. Free throws. Because we're in the bonus at 13 minutes, as 1999 Texag pointed out. Huge. Feels like Alabama is a little frustrated right now, is a little chippy, talking a lot of hacks. Foul after foul for Bama right now. But as we've talked about and as we've seen with this team, typically in the last 8 or so minutes, A&M gets a little bit of a boost because of how many players they rotate. So we'll see if that comes. Technical to Nate Oates. He's bewildered by it. He's shocked. Number 95 is going to come and try to change their mind. Let's see if he can do it. You said something. You said something. Come on, Rylan. Makes it. Double bonus. Makes the other one. We'll take the lead. Thank you very much. So 2 free throws and a ball. Oh, we get to shoot 2 more because of the bonus. Those were just technicals. We're shooting 4. Isn't it double bonus? It says bonus plus. Why are they trying to rebound there? I'm confused. He's flummoxed. He very much is, Rudy. There's that Rudy vocabulary. 4 already. I'm on 17. I'm so sorry. Back to Lord of the Rings. It's going to take over. Made all 4, baby. That's free throw shooting right there. Phylon operating off the Bediako screen. Kicks it out. Ooh, Bediako gets an open look, but passes it up. Well defended by A&M. I'm surprised they passed up that 3. Gonna try a deep one, contested by Deba. No good. A&M board. Big moment here. Big moment. Come on. Oh, what a kick to Deba in the corner by Holloway. It's good! Ali Deba! They get an open look from 3, though. Can't get the distance, man. They hit the 3. They hit the 3. Oh, timeout. Timeout. It's going to be a battle, y'all. It's going to be a battle when they hit that 3. Damn, but that's 4 free throws in a row into the 3 by Deba. Great kick out by Holloway. And then good half-court defense by A&M on the other side, but they found the 3 on the next possession. Still a 3-point game. Had a chance to take a little more of an extended lead there, but didn't. It'll remain close. But hey, love to see Deba getting going, man. It's big stuff right there. Never apologize for OTR reference. I know, but we just got off of yeah, you're right. You're right. We're pulling a Reggie Miller on Bama in their heads, it seems. Very much so, and it's something that A&M's been able to do this year. I mean, I think when you constantly are pressing with physicality, that alone will do it. And then some of the Aggies do talk. Like Rylan Griffin's a talker, Aggie's a talker. And just the physicality, man, it wears on you. And mentally, too. Knocking 3s down like his name is Muhammad Ali. I have to sit on that one and chew on it for a little bit to pick up where you're putting down. Danifest Messi needs more fouls in Alabama to steal this game. Yeah, and they're giving us fouls, man. They're hacking. They're getting physical. They're getting frustrated. There's some frustration fouls. Like overcompensating with physicality a little bit because of A&M's constant just thread of pressing. We're seeing it. Stay hot in free throws. I will be there on Saturday. Dude, I wish I could go. I won't be live on a Saturday. What time is the game Saturday? I have a birthday party Saturday. Might not be able to watch it locked in, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. Space Jam. All right. Side out for A&M. 8, yeah, I won't be able to be locked in. I'll be at a birthday party. I might sneak away and watch a few stretches on my phone, though. Hill on the post on Bediako. That's funny. Hill had nowhere to go. Gets it to Aggie. Almost gets the and one, but he'll take a foul and go to the line. What's up, Drag? What's up, D-Rag? How you doing, man? Just trying to close this game out here, y'all. And I'm going back to the line where they've been living. And then an immediate timeout. Ugh. Ugh. I got to kill more dead air, damn it. Someone say something. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's a weird fast timeout, but they fouled right away again. They fouled right away again. That was a weird possession with Hill in the post on Bediako. Defense was pretty good denying the pass all around him. And then Aggie cuts and we get the foul. Invite the foul. Just get inside. Go up. They're fouling. Doing okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Lord of the Rings, huh? Yeah, let me tell you. Let me tell you. So good. In fact, after this game, guess where I'm going? I'm going to go watch Return of the King in theaters. In fact, yeah, I'm going to buy the popcorn bucket. The metal popcorn bucket. I got glasses recently. I don't know, man. Killing dead air is hard. Yeah. The chat makes it easy. I need glasses. I'm blind out of one eye for the most part. Aggie softball plays this weekend at home too. And the Aggie baseball scrimmage. Rudy. Rolly. That's Rolly, not Rudy. Rolly. Rolly, what are you doing? What is this? What is... It stands for leftover tortillas and rice. All right? That's what it stands for. All right, game is back on. Game is back on. After the immediate timeout by Nate Oates, after they fouled after the A&M timeout. Oh, Rolly, I think you've learned how to press my buttons. Enjoy the scrimmage, Jonathan. Okay. AG shooting 2. Makes the first one. It's a great game. This is a really good game. But can we build on a 5-point lead? We've overcome a 9-point deficit, but we haven't been able to stretch the lead. And it's usually been the 3. It's like we get a lead and they hit a 3. And it's their passing that finds the corner 3 faster than we're recovering from our pressure. And they get a look there. Decent closeout. Foul on Aggie here. This one is on A&M. This is double bonus, right? Or single bonus. Or is it 7? It's 7, right? Not 6? Okay, one more foul to give. Or actually, no more fouls to give. All right. Operating on the high post here on Dominguez. Holloway driving. Tough layup. Bounces out. Gets his own board. Resets. Corner 3 again. No good. Good block out by Lane on the big man there. Allows Deba to get the board. That's the unsung stuff we get from Jakari Lane right there. Little body boxes out the big man so Deba can get the board. Not a stat sheet thing. Ooh, Aggie just misses a tough layup. Holloway driving on Dominguez. Gets through. Makes the layup. Just trickles in. 3-point game. It's a much better, tougher Bama team today. Even though we're getting in their head and they're getting a little feisty, a much better effort showing than the Florida game for sure from this Bama team today. Playing desperate, sharpening their senses. Hill, give me the and one! The and one after the gather from Hill. Are they going to give it to him? They give it to him! And one, Marcus Hill. Tucks the ball, all the contact. 1, 2, 3 points of contact. Still make the layup. Marcus Hill, man. He is good. He is good. I wonder if that new wide receiver we got from Bama's on campus. Horton? Probably. Marcus Stiller, that's right. Right, Fitch? If you're still there? No good on the and one. But they'll press off the free throw miss as they do. And they'll call the foul on Deba. I don't know. He looked like he was just falling off the spin. This is a slippery court. It's been slippery all night. Damn. Now they're in the double or the 1-for-1 bonus. They're in the single bonus. So they're shooting 1-for-1 now. I was just talking about it. Of course you were, Fitchy. Hate how good this game has been. Yeah, man. Should be Aggie ball, right? Oh, they're going to give it to them. Yeah, it's a high-scoring game. There's still 9 minutes left. We'll see where it goes from here, but it has a potential to be a high-scoring game. It already kind of is. What are you talking about, Rolly? Oh. Ooh, it's a good foul by Griffin there. It looked clean, but they called that right away. It looked clean, like he blocked it with like the swipe from behind. Makes the first. Zach Clebens in. Makes both. 3-point game. Jakari Lane operating. Aggie in the high post working. Griffin off the screen. Oh, ball tipped. We're going to shoot 3? We're at least shooting 2. Because of that double bonus. Are we potentially shooting 3 here? Behind the line. Behind the line. If that's in the shooting motion, we're shooting 3. Okay, they call the foul before the shot. The PA guy just said 2 shots. If they're reviewing this off the shot, it's clearly going to be 3. Hell yeah. They're going to call it 3. There we go. Quick review. You love it. 3 shots, baby. 3 shots. All right, let's shoot 3. Let's go, Rylan. These Bama fans hate to see it. That's 1. Man, if we were in a free throw battle like this before, last couple of years, we'd be going the wrong way. That's 2. Wow, that's all 3, baby. That's a 6-point lead. We haven't really gotten off this number. This is kind of the most we've been able to get. The way this game has been going, this is where Bama's been getting a 3. Hunting that corner 3. The corner 3 is there on the weak side. Good hounding defense by Lane. Picks up his dribble. Timeout, baby. Timeout. Burn it. Burn it. That's some tough defense. Nestled in their heads right now. Some weird body language. Looking a little disappointed, Bama. Looking a little dejected. Let's force the issue here, Ags. Let's twist the knife. Attack. This is the moment. This is the moment. All right. Half their timeout's gone already. I know, man. They burned that quick one before. Pressure. We're going to keep pressing. We're going to keep grinding. BTTS. Hope you're having a good time. It's time. We're kind of just getting in their head with the physicality, man. I've never been into basketball. I played 7th and 8th grade, but never again. Never watched it. Sad to say I never went to an A&M game at A&M class of 21. Good year to go, man. Good year to jump into it. Bucky's trying to galvanize the 12th man. Jump on board with Bucky. This is a good time. Looking flummoxed per Rudy. That's right, Rolly. This is the first year I've vowed to watch it, and man, I've been loving it. Maybe you've been the missing piece, Trooper Drew. Maybe you have blessed us, man. Close this game out, man. Let's extend this 6-point lead. This is what we talk about, right? About this 8-minute marker of the game. They start feeling a little bit bruised up. They start getting a little frustrated. A&M just keeps subbing and hounding and pressing and twisting the knife. This is where we can make some money right now. But we got to do it. You can't just say we can do it. You got to go do it. This is it right here. Went to the Florida game at Reading 2023 Electric game. My biggest basketball moment as a student was the Tyler Davis tip-in game winner against Kentucky. They get a 3 up. Good contest. We have to make him relocate. And they do this! They do this! They just get that timely 3. This is what they do. And the lead will not be extended now. But let's keep chipping away. Jakari Lane attack. Out to Aggie. Swinging it. Deba. Screen from Aggie. Deba in the paint. Floater from Deba short. Aggie board. Tipped around. Aggie has it. Going to be a jump ball here. It's Bama's ball. But we have the arrow now. Welcome to heaven with the $5 donation. I haven't been able to watch your stream as closely as I wanted to. If we get this sort of production from Vincent, we could be absolutely lethal. Yeah, man. It's been a really, really efficient, 8 minutes from Vincent today. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Welcome to heaven. It's very much appreciated, man. A&M pressing here. After the jump ball off the mist. That's 2 short misses from Deba on floaters. Wonder what's going on there. Ooh. Holloway touches the paint and one. See, we had our chance there. And they're really holding firm. Credit to Bama for this moment. Big credit to Bama for this moment. Holloway just beats Lane off the dribble. Gets behind him, slows down, forces Lane to run into him. Damn. Makes the and one, tie ball game. Just like that, the 6-point lead evaporates once again. Just couldn't get past that 5-6 marker at all in this game. Every time we had a run, they've answered. Every single time. Credit to them. Aggie with a dump down to Dominguez. Gets fouled. Shooting 2 for Dominguez. Another great pass from Aggie, man. Those entry cutters, thread of the needle, those have been Aggie's bread and butter, man. He's had 3 of those today. Besides the obvious, I think Bama may be my least favorite SEC team. Well, they talk a lot and they complain a lot. You're not gonna make a lot of outside fans doing that, but that's what NBA players do. So it's what they think they should do. And maybe, like I said, it gets them one call and it works for them. Missed the free throw, damn it. I don't think Dominguez has gotten a shot up since the first 3 minutes. So probably just some cold. Just coming in cold on the shot right now. Knocked down the second one. You calibrated on that first one. Makes the second. Okay. Take a 1-point lead. Dominguez out. Zach Clemens in. Got some big minutes from Zach Clemens earlier in the second half. Foul on A&M on the inbound. They'll be shooting. Foul on Jakari. I didn't see the foul there. Do we get a replay, though? That was a quick one. For how physical this game has been, that was a pretty quick call. Makes the first. Both teams in the double bonus. 7 minutes to go. It's going to be a long 7 minutes. Makes the second. This is going to be like a 30-minute, 7 minutes here. Close game. Both teams in double bonus. 4 timeouts left in the game. Aggie at the top. Crowd being loud. Griffin gets a 3 up. Big 3 from Griffin. Bama almost had all the momentum in the world, but that was a huge 3 from Rylan Griffin. He loves that 3 kind of coming across where you take the 1-2 Curry step into the 3. Good D by Clemens there. Good D by Clemens. Hold your water, Ags. Oh, they find the shooter at the wing and they hit it. They just find the shots, man. That's what they do. Rylan Griffin, Hill in the corner, resetting, slowing it down. Aggie operating, Aggie directing traffic here. That's our leader. Another dump down by Aggie! Aggie operated the quarterback of that whole play. Slant for a touchdown. Aggie on Phylon. Holloway operating on Clemens. Phylon driving on Griffin. Gets the step through. Gets the decel and the step through. Wow. They got some good offense, man. High scoring game confirmed, by the way. Verified. Not again! Oh, but we missed the layup. That was a tough look. Good defense. Got to get back. They have 5 on 4. Hunting the 3. 3 is open. Phylon with good defense by Hill right there. Griffin on Holloway here. Aggie switches on to Holloway. They're going to call the foul on Clemens. Number 22 is going to be shooting free throws. See, everything gets called. It's two shots now, man. Makes the first. Damn. Very tight, Jev. Very tight. We just had a 6-point lead, but they answered. Chance to go up 3 here on the second free throw. They go up 3. All right. Now A&M has to work with the deficit. I like Aggie slowing things down right now. I like Hill. Ball's okay in Jakari's hands, of course. Pop Isaacs. Let's see what he can bring off the bench. There's Pop. Touching the paint is Pop. Turnaround floater. No good. Bama board. Bad foul. Bad foul by Isaacs there. I know it's our instinct to get aggressive there, but we have to understand the double bonus. All right. Safe to say this is the Bama run. Gotta lock in, gotta lock in. That's right, Danifest. This is lock-in time. Number 2 isn't having a good game. He just needs to hit his 3 off the bench, play his couple minutes, and then... What's the whistle? Timeout A&M? Timeout A&M. How many 3s can they make? A lot, apparently, JN. They just can't stop making them. They're the number 1, or what is it? Number 8 scoring offense. They are. I think they're number 2 on 3. Number 2 in 3s. Yeah, they're second in 3-point shots per game. So this is their game, JN. But what are they at right now? They got to be past 12. They got to be above their average on 3s. They've been hunting them. Yeah, they have 15 3s. A&M has 13. We're also above our average. Our average is 11.5. Theirs is 12.5. Need Alabama to foul? We got to invite the foul. Aggie can do that. Okay. Now it's our turn to overcome a 4-point deficit. We've overcome a 9-point deficit earlier in this game. Let's do it late. They're shooting 1 here. makes the second. 5-point game. Where can they find offense? Who's it going to be? We do it together. Aggie to Lane. Lane in the paint. He misses the layup. It was a good baseline drive. Kicks it out. Swung. Good floater look. Easy layup for Bama. They're up 7. Far from over, but got to make noise now. Aggie inside. Aggie with the layup. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Bucky yelling to press, get on the press to the team. Lane on Phylon, Zach Clemens, Aggie, Pop Isaacs, Dominguez in the game. Good D by Clemens. What? They're going to call the foul. Thought it was pretty good defense, but maybe the hand underneath got him because he was kind of like this. Gosh. It's infinite last 10 minutes of this game. All right, Aggies, buckle in, lock in. It's going to be a long 4 minutes. Let's win this game. I think I want to see Aggie and Hill close this thing out for us. I want to see Rylan Griffin out there. Is it worth going double big with Vincent since he's been so good this game? Then maybe a Dominguez or a Jakari. I don't think they'll go back to Vincent, right? They won't go back to Vincent. They're just going to ride with Aggie. All right, here we go. Amazing game. Amazing game, BTTS. It is right here. There's time left for both teams to go on runs. Especially for how quickly these teams are getting up points, man. It's crazy. Aggie time. I just want the ball in his hands. Live and die. Live and die. All right, guys, come on. 5-point deficit. They're shooting free throws. Make. Second one's up. No good, strong. Bediako gets the board. Brutal. I showed y'all how to rebound. That is a big man, though. If they got Bediako in there. Ooh, they get to hit the ball loose. Going to be a jump ball. A&M possession. A&M possession. All right. That's big. What's up, John? John Peroni, good to see you, man. This is intense, y'all. Holy crap. This was a lighthearted stream earlier on. Full lock-in, full clinch. Jakari Lane will bring the ball up. Aggie, Dominguez, Hill, Griffin. That's the lineup we called for. Oh, okay. They just lead Jakari out of bounds. And we're going to shoot 2 free throws here. Got to knock them. Got to knock them. 1 timeout left for A&M, 2 for Bama. First one's good. So freaking intense, man. Holy crap. Both are good. All right, Jakari coming down onto the bench in favor of Holloway. Trapping on the press. They break it with the pass. They have numbers. Going to hunt the corner 3. They find it. Good contest by Aggie. Holloway's going to step into one. Strong. Good board, Aggie. Good possession by Aggie right there. Big stop. Big stop. Federico in the game. What? Aggie just trickles in. Little English on it. Let's go. 2-point game. Push off. Griffin on Holloway has been a thorn in our side. Federico on him. Let's see how this goes. Good D, Federico. Good D, Federico. Good D, Aggies. Come on. Hill in transition. He gets the up and over. The whipsy diddly do. Let's go, baby. Tie game. Foul on Bama. They're going to call it on Federico. Federico and Bediaco foul. Thought it was on Federico. I thought it was on Bediaco, but ended up being on Federico. Bediaco kind of gave Federico a tap on the butt, say, yeah, good play. Oh, my goodness. What a game, guys. We got a treat tonight. Let's win. Those are brave men over there. Let's kill them. That's it. Tyrion Lannister. Marcus Hill's an absolute dog, JM. I love that guy. That's a miss. That's a miss. Shooting the second one. Let's board here. Let's board here. You got to get Shooter here. Shooter can rebound. Makes it. Okay, they have a 1-point lead. I expect a Bama timeout pretty soon. They have 2 left. 2:37 to go. Both teams might get to 100 here. Very likely, actually. Jakari Lane in the game, operating off the AG screen. Dominguez gets a 3 up. Misses it strong. Board by Bama. 1-point lead for Bama. They find the corner again. Pump fake, step back 3. They've been making these all day. They missed that one. Big board by Hill. Okay. Way to run him off the spot there, Dominguez. Don't let the first one go. Make him refocus. Make the second one. Didn't do it. But they've been hitting those. Hill posting up. Hill posting up. Hill through contact. Hill is an absolute dog, man. JN, you said it right. Man's just a dog. Push off again! That's the third one! No call! But we get called for pulling a damn jersey. And they get the layup. Lane operating, AG screen, minute 38 to go. Down to AG, through contact, layups up. It's good. Where's the foul call? 1-point lead, back and forth, minute 27 to go. Rollin Griffin, push off again! The push off again! Thank you, give us the damn ball! There's a push-off on back-to-back possessions. They're chicken winging, off-arming us. It's resulting in them getting runs to the basket. They are getting us off balance with these. Sheesh, man. Their ball. Say it's off of us. They'll reset. Corner 3 is up. Of course it's good. 2-point lead for Bama. Freaking push off, man. Lane operating, going slow. AG screen. Lane for 3. Missed it. Bama board. You got to get a stop here. They're moving. They're running. They're running. They'll reset. You cannot give up points here. It gets really complicated if you do. It gets really complicated if you do. 3 wants to shoot this. Holloway for Bama, resetting with 10 seconds. Hill defending. He wants to shoot it. He wants to shoot it. He's going to drive. He gets the and one. What a play. What a play. That was really, really good defense by Hill until the very end. He gets around him. It's going to be a 5-point game potentially. A lot of time, not over, but it's very complicated now. Very complicated now. That was tough, man. Hill was there the whole way. Moves the hips. Gets around. That's just high level, man. Damn. And Hill's been playing some great defense on Phylon the whole game. Is that his name, Phylon? LeBaron Phylon? Shit. I can't tell if it's respect or chippiness between Hill and Holloway. They're always talking. Shoot. Missed it. A&M gets the board. 4-point game. Just score faster. Doesn't have to be a 3. Hill in the paint. Of course Hill makes it. That's quick. 2-point game, 15 seconds. Timeout. We're right here. We're right here. Get a steal. Did they reverse the out-of-bounds call, Omar? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what they reversed? That out-of-bounds? Gosh, Marcus Hill, man. Marcus Hill's been moving differently lately, guys. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't see the replay on it. Ben Stiller. He's been good. Ben Stiller's been really good, Fitch. Originally called A&M, they switched it. Yeah, I didn't see the replay. It just kind of happened. This is too much for a Wednesday night. We love it, though. So you don't foul right away, play the steal, then foul, right? Play the steal, then foul. You have enough time to play the steal. A couple swipes. If you get a foul call while playing the steal, whatever. Let's play it. Federico in to guard the inbounder. Defenders in, Deba, Griffin, Holloway. Good trap. Good trap. Good trap. They have the arrow. That's brutal because that's 10 seconds in their ball. That's brutal. Not coming up with that is brutal because it was their arrow. Wait, 5.1? That should be 10 seconds, right? Wasn't there over 15 on the clock? $15 what? It was 15 even. They were 0.1 away. It was 15 damn even. Y'all see the clock right there? So they were 0.1 away from a 10-second. That sucks. So, the clock started at 15 and it's 5.1 right now, BTTS. If that's the ruling, that's 0.1 short of a 10-second. That was a really good effort, guys. That was as best you could do on that inbound without coming away with it. Damn, man. Now you have to foul immediately. Hopefully you can tip the inbound and get it, but you have to foul right away. It was 15 even, Fitch. 15-0. Damn. Oh. Brutal. Brutal. That's just painful, man. Well, now you foul right away. Inbounding. They get it in the corner. Foul, foul, foul. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because if they had called a timeout there or anything else would have happened, like if it was a timeout there and not a jump ball, the 10-second clock would have continued there, right? And that would have been a 10-second right there on the inbound. But it was a jump ball, so it was a new possession. Just brutal, man. Brutal seconds, brutal milliseconds right there. They make both. This thing's done and dusted. They miss one, we have a chance. Miss! The game's alive. No timeouts, though. They might try to miss this just to make some havoc on the rebound. They might try to miss it. Sucks. That was so close to a 10-second, man. You just don't tie up there. It's a 10-second. It's hard. That's like so in the heat of the moment. That's 10 seconds into a play to think of that. He makes it. We'll have the inbound to tie it. It's been a fun night, folks. It's been a fun night of Aggie basketball. Smart foul. Smart foul. Gotta make them. Gotta make them. Make the first, purposely miss the second, or go back to free throws. I'm not smart enough to make that decision. I think you missed the second with 3.4. If it was like 6 seconds, you could make it. Make the first, though, no matter what. Miss the first. All right, you got to miss it and hit a three. You got to miss it now. Tip it, hit a three. Good game, guys. Bama got it going from three big time this game. They played tougher. Free throws up. They get a look! Oh, they got a look! It was exactly how you draw it up, and that's the game. What a game. What a game. Come up on the wrong side of it. And just like the Tennessee game on the road, this game was milliseconds, bounces of the ball away from being a different game. It came down to those razor-thin margins at the end, man. It came down to those razor-thin margins at the end, and the desperate Bama team keeps their season going with the win. Man, obviously we can't take anything away from this team. This team's on the right path. This team's on the right track. Get it all back this Saturday against Florida, man. But, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to go watch Return of the King in theaters. It was a fun night, guys. No post show. Got to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure y'all like and sub on the way out. Appreciate you guys.